Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Margaret and I'm so very happy because I have 1000 subscribers. Yay! It is amazing. I am so over the moon. Thank you so much, you guys, because it's all you. I cannot subscribe to my own channel 1000 times, so it's all because of you. And as a big thank you, I want to have a giveaway slash freebie. I have made beautiful scans from this antique French magazine. That's absolutely amazing. So I made some scans. Here they are. This is the cover. I love all of it. And then these, look at that. And there's some lace illustrations here. I love it. I printed these out borderless on A4. This is just copy paper. But I think you can also print it on like cardstock or what have you. Perfect. If you want to have my scans, there are some new ways to contact me. I have made a special email address for my channel. It's 7plaza.yt@gmail.com. I will have it in my description box every time I make a video now. That's the place where you can contact me to leave me a message, ask a question, if you do not want the question to be in the comments, of course, or send me pictures of things that you've made. If you want these scans, the best thing is to send me an email there, because then I automatically have your email so I can send it back to you. You can leave a comment below, but I will need your email. If you want to put your email address there, it's fine by me. You can also contact me on either of my Instagram accounts. Either way, try to find me and I will send this to you via email. We are also going to make some beautiful things with this today. I want to make an ephemera holder. That is a video that I've made, well, exactly 3 months ago. I don't think many of you have seen it because it was way back, you know, when I had 10 subscribers. So not many of you have seen it, and it's one of my favorite projects to make. So I want to do that with you again. So let's get started. Well, for today's project, we're going to use the scans, of course. I have a piece of cardstock. This is A4 size. This is probably like 160 GSM. I prefer to have colored cardstock because then you don't have to ink all the edges and such. Some dictionary pages or other big book pages that are a bit sturdier and that you do not want to use in any other project. The basics: glue, scissors, a ruler, a pencil. I have a scoreboard. I will probably have some other things to decorate, of course, but as of now I don't know what I want to use for decoration. And I'm going to make a closure on the folder, but also have no idea what sort of closure I want on there, but it's going to be fun. So let's get started. Let me give you some measurements. This is an A4 sheet and the size of it is 11 3/4 by 8 1/4. If you want to have this in centimeters, ladies, just scroll back because the first video I did on this, everything is in centimeters. I am smart now, so I'm doing everything in inches now. Yeah. Also, for all my Dutch friends, most rulers have centimeters on one side, and then when you flip it over, it has inches on the other side. I have seen this on many rulers. If you don't have one, maybe have a scoreboard that has inches on it, or go look for a ruler that also has inches, because that is such an outcome. Okay, we are going to score. I have a small note over here, small note, because I'm going to cheat. We are going to score. Not a lot. This is not very hard. I'm going to score at 2 1/4. I will flip this over because I still don't have a large scoreboard yet that has all the inches on here. And then the next score is, the score itself is 1/2 inch. So in my case, that will be 2 3/4 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch. There you go. So 2 1/4, 1/2 inch, and the next is 4 3/4. But my page doesn't go to 4 3/4. I know. So I'm already gonna have to fold this in. Hopefully you guys have a bigger scoreboard than mine. 4 3/4. Yep. Let's score that. And then also 1/2 inch after that, so that will be 5 1/4. No, yes, 5 1/4. Need to flip these over. Hopefully you have a bigger scoreboard and you don't have to do the flip over process. And then we are left with 3 1/2 inch on this part. If your paper is a little bit, you know, shorter, it will be a little bit shorter. There we go. So we have scored 2 sort of spines. Ooh, this paper is sturdy. It is it has some sort of metallic sheen in it. That's why it's very hard to score. I did not think about that in advance. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It has like this iridescent sort of sheen to it. We're gonna cover most of it. That's why I chose this paper, because I'm not a card maker or anything. If you're a card maker, this is like perfect for some projects. But if you're not a card maker, I have no idea what to use it for. Oh, maybe I just had an idea. I have this die cut with gears, and it would be nice to have those in a metallic sort of paper. I am really struggling with burnishing this, guys, because the paper is so very heavy and it does not like to be bent and scored. So yeah, hopefully don't use this paper. Use normal paper. Will it crack? Ooh, I'm afraid it will crack. Okay, well, we have a box now, and you know, I like to make boxes all the time. Be sure, if you're going to do different measurements, if your paper is in another size, this must overlap, these 2 bits. Yeah, that's the most important thing. So that is the technical bit for this for now. I am going to cover all these panels, even these ones. There are 2 panels that I will not cover, which is this spine bit over here, because that's on the inside, and this bit on the inside. I will not cover this with the beautiful papers. I will, however, cover this probably halfway through, because you're not going to see the bottom part of it anyway. So I need to make strips out of all these papers. That is going to be boring and it's going to take a long time, so I will do this off camera. But what I do want to tell you is the measurements. Take the measurements of all your panels and then make the panels itself like 1/8 of an inch shorter and smaller, because I want to have like sort of a border on all the edges, just to see the paper that was underneath. Yeah, like some sort of an edge. Good. Also, this is going to be the flap, and I want the corners to be rounded. I'm going to do that in advance. Taking out my corner rounder, I'm going to go for the bigger setting. Hopefully that will work. Yep, it does. There you go. So what I will do is I will have a look where what do I want where and such, because I like this whole bit to be on here and not just like a small part of it. So I'm going to do some measuring and some cutting, and when that is finished, I'll be back, and it'll be just a second. Okay, I have all my parts already cut out and inked, except for those 2. Why? Because I want to have this on the front, and these have rounded edges, so I want to have these also with rounded edges, and this one as well, but this is going to be, you know, upside down. So don't do them over there, but do them then at the top part. This is normal copy paper. It's very easy to round the corners on cardstock, but normal copy paper, I don't know about you, but most of the time my corner punch will eat it. So what I do is, let's have a trick. Line it up with a sturdier piece of paper in a perfect corner. It was the largest setting, right? Yeah. Hopefully this will work. Otherwise I have to cut it again. And I really don't want to do that. See? Just back it with a heavier piece of paper. Because your corner punch loves that, and not just the flimsy paper. There you go. Here's one. I'm going to take the other corner, am I? Yeah, sure. And then it needs to be at the bottom part. Yeah. Afterwards, I will glue every part down except for one piece. And let me explain why. Please, paper, stay. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. I want to make an attachment, like a closure. But it's probably, the closure is going to be attached here, and you will see it in the back. So I first want to make the closure and then cover the back with a piece of paper that I have chosen for it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It will. Once we'll get there. Perfect. And now I still have to ink these corners. Let me get you a quick tip. These bits will be very hard to cut and to measure and to glue down. I'd rather have them a bit too small than a tiny bit too big, because these will eventually curl if they stick outside of the box. Yeah, am I making myself clear? They will curl. So I'd rather have these pieces a little bit too small than a little, then you know, they just about fit. Okie dokie. So I cut everything to size, and I left 1/8 of an inch at the top and at the sides. So they will fit perfectly on there and leave a tiny bit of a border all around. Yeah. I'm not going to bore you with gluing everything down. I'm going to glue everything down. I'm just going to use my glue stick, except for this piece. Yeah, I'll be right back. Everything magically glued down. Well, it really didn't, because I did have a little bit of a struggle. This paper does not like glue at all. So it was like a big job to do all of this, except for one piece, and that's what I already mentioned it. I'm going to stick this down later because of the closure that I'm making. But in fact, the closure that I'm making does not require this to be stuck on later. That's okay. This is how it looks now. Beautiful ladies on the front. I have this on the back, and also all the edges. I want to have a pocket on the back. And I want to use this image for this. I love her. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. And I already cut out a piece of black cardstock. I want to put her on here and then have this as some sort of a side tuck. Yeah. But I think this is very boring. So what I also thought was, why not use some of my corner decorative punches. I have a box full of these. I found these, of course, at a thrift shop or something. Oh yeah, that looks great. Has a fleur-de-lis on it, a French lily. And I thought that was very appropriate because of sort of the theme of this folder. This is going to be French fashion sort of a style. Does it work? It does. Yeah, great. Then I'm going to glue her on here like so, and then have it. Yeah, good. Perfect. Let's have a glue book over here. I really hope you guys will make something out of these scans, and I am very curious of what you will make. So I'd love it if you'd like send me a picture or tag me on Instagram or whatever. Hopefully I can have her in the middle. Oh, it's somewhat in the middle. Yeah. I'm gluing her on 3 sides. This side, and this side, because I want it to be a tuck from this point. And I'm gluing all of this on before we put in like the pockets. What sides were they? Not this one. So not this one. It will not hold heavy stuff, so it's more decorative than it is like functional. Oh no, I did it wrong. Can we have it on this side? No, no. Sorry guys. No, do not glue it here. Yes, or you must glue it here. That's okay. Now I have sticky fingers. That's your own fault. I'm going to fold it open before I stick it down. Let's have it over here. Still have like the date on here. The 30th of December 1883. Don't know about you guys, but I was not around then. No. There you go. Oh, I love the black behind it. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. That's a great idea to use your corner punch to make some sort of like, yeah, photo frames. You'll probably all be like, of course, that's what we all use. We are scrapbookers. I'm not. Right, then for the closure, I have an idea. I have all these. I bought these from my friend Barbara by Bar Paper Store a while ago, a couple of months ago. These are labels that you sew into garments. I believe they are from 1968, probably because there's sort of a date on here. It says do not bleach. So I cut these into 2 pieces, and I want to have them. I've done this before, this sort of style, over here and over here, because then I won't have to cover the ladies' heads up, yeah? And then, oopsies, put a button on it, like so, and then Velcro underneath, right? Yeah. Let me show you, oops, how I made this one. I don't have a sewing machine, and I do not have the patience or the time to sew around this, because this is like a rough edge. So I just glued it. You know, that's why I have this glue. That is absolutely brilliant. So I'm gonna glue this in, making some sort of a seam in it, yeah, as you wish, yeah. First I fold it a bit. There you go. Aren't these lovely? Oh, I love them. I love them. I don't know if Barbara still has these. What I do know is Barbara has a YouTube channel that she will be actively using. I think she got a little bit inspired by my channel. She's like, I'm gonna do it. And she is a brilliant artist. And there you go. Oh, I already... 2 sides is enough, lovey. 2 sides is more than enough. Great. Now, how are we going to attach it? I'm thinking with the same glue. Are we? Yeah, I think so. I think this glue will hold. You think? Yeah, I'm counting on it. Ooh. I actually shouldn't count on this to hold. No. No, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do something else. I am going to staple it as well, and then cover it with a button. All right, yeah. The question is, do we want this over this paper? Yes, I want it over the paper. The only thing is, the staple will show then. Will it? Unless we staple it just on one side. I'm sorry guys, my thought process. I think I will staple it before we put this on. Yeah? Yes. Let's get my big stapler. My heavy duty one. Let's see. Boom, boom. Yep. Well, that's stuck on there. Good. Let's do the other side as well. I have this going that way, and then I want this going this way. Yeah. And that way you can see almost the whole design of this. More glue, more glue. Should we measure it? We could. Yes, we sure could, but we're not gonna. Nope. I'm gonna eyeball it. There we go. I am so glad that I found this stapler. Because you can shove whole your page in, and it's love it, love it. There you go. Well, before we glue this down, I'm going to glue this part down. There we go. I inked all around it, guys. But now the glue. Oh yeah, the glue. Oh, this paper and this glue. They really don't like each other. So I'm putting enough on. Do I have a glue spreader? For once it's working. It's working, the glue. Well, for now. The paper is probably thinking, what is happening? What is this on here? I don't want it. And then it spits it out. Well, we have the two flappies now. And I'm going to glue them down as well. Folding them over. Having sort of a loop now, see? I sure hope this will stay. I hope so, I hope so. If it doesn't, we'll staple it. We'll staple it again. So yeah. Is this the same height? Sure, sure. Glue everywhere. There you go. I will have this dry for a bit, and then I will put the Velcro dots on and then see if this will hold. If it doesn't, I'm going to staple it again on both sides. Yeah? But let's just hope it will hold. You're gonna glue the dots on anyway. Yeah. Well, change my mind. You know me, changing my mind all the time. Because I am going to have the Velcro dots on here, I could have the staple here as well. Yeah. Sometimes I'm not really smart. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's through. It's through. Well, this should stay. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yes. So I have this button. Well, I had a nice little bow in it, but the bow decided to leave the building. You can have it like so, but I thought, why not have like some sort of, with a sort of gold yellow color back into it. So I thought, why not make a bow? Making a bow, because another day, another bow. Like so. And also a good way to use up my big buttons. What else are you going to use them for? And I have like, this is just a portion. I have so many. I am already reorganizing my craft room, guys, for after the 100-day project. I want to do a craft room tour because I really enjoy those myself. And I have so much to show you on, to tell you about stuff and where I found it and how happy I am with it and what you can use it for and such. I have many ideas, and some other scissors. There you go. If we really want to be sure that this bow will hold, why not put a dot of glue on it? That is what I'm doing. Also, while I'm doing that, here's my friend Drippy. Yeah. Because I'm gonna attach it with Drippy. The glue on this button will dry clear and then it won't move anymore. Well, hopefully it won't move anymore. There you go. Right, putting on the button over here with my friend Drippy. Drippy needs a new glue stick thing. Hold on, Drippy, I'm coming. I have a box, but I also have some laying around somewhere. There we go. Drippy was hungry. Yeah, now it should be working. There you go. And then putting it on over here. Hoping this will work. It does, it does. Good. I'm quickly gonna do the other button on the other side. I'll be right back. Before I put on the Velcro dots for the closure on the inside, I want to focus more on the pockets that we're making for this. I have cut my pieces of encyclopedia paper to size. This is, let me get my ruler. This is 8 by 7. Why? Let me show you. 8 is for the width of this holder, and it leaves a little bit of an edge on both sides. And 7 is because we are going to fold them up in the middle, like so. And they're going to be in here. And I do not want to have them stick outside of this bit, yeah? So I measured this this length and I doubled it. See? That is why it's 8 by 7. Perfect. So I'm going to, you know, do a very difficult thing. I'm going to fold all of these in. This is a rather easy part. There is something stuck in my finger. There you go. Yep. I'm having 4. You can have 3 or 5. Not a lot, because otherwise your folder won't close anymore. But I usually have like 4 or 5. In this case, I'm doing 4. Like so. Yep. And then we need to glue them. What I first want to do is glue all of them shut on these lines. Like so. There you go. I'm thinking about having notches in the middle. I do like that effect. I'm also not inking this. You could, if you wanted to. It's not going to be visible from the outside, just when you open it up. So I am not gonna. I'm just not gonna. Number 3. And the last one, number 4. There we go. Shall we do some notches? Yeah. I think we shall. I'm gonna have them 2 by 2. Eyeballing it. Taking out my bigger one. This is a 1.5 inch. Yeah, 1.5 inch. I'm looking for the 2-inch one. Eyeballing the middle. Then taking out one that I already did, put them then on the 2 that I didn't, and then just measure it. So they will all be in the same spot. Well, that's sort of the idea. See? Great. Now, we need glue stick. And this is going to be the trick. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to have glue in the middle, just in the middle, not on the sides, just in the middle, and have a lot of glue. Just glue it everywhere. Put this one in, and put this one on top of each other. There you go. Have them line up on all sides, please. Thank you. Then do some more gluing on this part. Just like, I think 2 inches or something, like a line. Gluing this top of it. Yep, that's a lot of glue. I know. There you go. And then for the last one. And I think a glue stick works best for this, because then you can sort of maneuver it about. Yep, like so. Now, before I glue it in, I'm going to let it dry, but first be sure that you did not stick down all your openings. It's going to look like this, like a harmonica. See? Oh, that already looks spectacular to me. Right. I have a new mat. I bought a new one. The other one was full of lines in them and some ink. And these are very, very cheap at Action, so why not have another one? Good. Now we need to glue this in. I do not want to glue it on these parts, but I also want to glue it in the middle. So again, taking out this glue, I will glue it a little wider than with the other ones. See, just a tiny bit wider. Lining it up, have it in the middle, and then glue it to this front cover thingy, page thingy. It needs to float a little bit from the edge, otherwise it won't close anymore. Yep. See? It's stuck down now. And now do the other part. Again, glue a little bit further than you did with the middle ones. There you go. Lots of glue. Now this is a little bit trickier. I want you to fold it and have this in a straight line. So don't bend it over or don't bend it over to the other side. Have this in a straight line. Straight as possible. Put your hands in. Now this needs to be straight, upright and straight. Yep. And then you can press it down. There you are, an accordion folder thingy, right? Yeah. Now we need the Velcro dots. Let's have those out and also close your glue, lovely. Would have been nice if these were a little bit bigger now, but you know, that's okay. We will see a little bit of the staple. Unless you use your tiny attacher, then the staples will be a lot smaller. Would have been smart. That would have been smart. Also, there's a clear side to these and then the woolly side. I want to attach the woolly side to this bit and not over here. Yep. There you go. These are so sticky. But I do like them. A bunch. I really like them. Putting on a little bit more glue. Just in case. Just in case. Now the trick is to not just randomly put them down, but have this upright again and have this part upright. And then press it down. Hopefully this will hold, stick, stay. I am gently pulling this up and then holding this bit down. Yeah, just for now I'm just holding with my nails the lower part down. Oh yeah, these are really stuck on. That will work like so. And now you can open it and close it. Perfect. Let's see if we can do a little bit more decorating. I took out some bits and bobs to decorate. I am working on a sewing journal for quite some time now, and I have all this ephemera that I've collected for that. Isn't that absolutely stunning? I love every bit of it. And I also took a look at some labels. I have these labels here. I like them, but I thought they were a little bit bland, so I backed them with some black cardstock, same as we did on the back, and I really like the effect. So I was thinking to have one over here, and then have this one in green. I want to repeat the green a little bit. The green one over here, maybe, or a brown one, and then I have like this green thingy. I don't know. Let's put this one on first. Oops. Do not throw things about love. That's not necessary at all. This will be a little bit hard to glue on now because the backing of this is a little bit flimsy. So I'm putting my hand in. See if I can glue it on like so. Sit straight. Straight-ish. Straight-ish. And I think I also want this one to be over here. Yeah? Like so? Yeah. Yeah, I think that is nice. That'll work. There you go. The button is underneath, so I cannot push it all the way down. It does need a bit, I think. You need to have some on it. Like so? Yeah, sure. Sure. And then this one over here. Yeah. Yes. Just some quick decorating. What will we have? Do we have this one? Yes, I want to have this one, but I want to snip the corners. Like so. Quickly ink it. Yeah. Was looking through my labels. I have nothing that says anything related to fashion or sewing. It's all botanical, field notes, and numbers. Nothing that says fashion. There you go. And I want to put something here in the back as well. Some cards, and I'm using my beautiful cards that I have here. I really love these, like spools. I love that one. This has the same logo on it. Let's have another one. Do we have something square? Oh, let's have this one. And there you go. Yes. Let's take a look at the end result. Here it is, my ephemera accordion folder holder thingy. I love it. I love making these. They are very simple once you get the hang of it. I love this one with the buttons. And then on the back we have the pocket with a beautiful lady on it. It is really nice. I hope you can make some, guys, because once you get the hang of it, it's really, really simple. And I always put these in Happy Meals and such. Right, guys, thank you again so much for subscribing. It's a party at my house because we didn't expect this to happen. If you want to scan, please contact me at 7plaza.yt@gmail.com. Leave a comment below or contact me on Instagram. All the links are in the description box. Let me know when you use these and tag me, because I am really, really curious of what you did with the scans. Thank you for joining me today again, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.